Breaking news alert. Oh no. Oh no. It's looking pretty red.
We begin with breaking news. A new executive order from Governor Whitmer.
Governor Whitmer? Who's that? So you got the kids masked up, mandated. What? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Just back up a little bit. Okay, first of all, aside from your coronavirus, the mask is by far the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I'm in my 40s, and it was a clear indication of how different I was, because you can't really deny it when they have a mask on their face that they're different from you at that point. So keep that in mind.
Is requiring children to wear masks at all times.
Oh, yeah, because that's what we want to do. We need our kids so badly in your child care, because you don't potty train them, you don't teach them to read, you don't let them outside. Wow. Can't wait to sign up. And now you're going to suffocate my kid. Now, I'm a grown-ass adult, and I'm telling you, I cannot wear a mask. It's not just a mental thing. I can't breathe. There's no way. I'm not a doctor doing surgery. I'm not sick, and I don't want to be sick.
At child care facilities and indoor camps. The order involves all children over the age of 4 at indoor facilities. Also, children.
Okay, there you go. So over the age of 4, because if they do it under the age of 4, the kids are going to start dying, and they're not ready for that. So they'll do it to the 4-year-old. So what? It doesn't kick in for what, a couple months? Because after people, you know, your best hope right now is that the vaccine that they're going to mandatorily give you is only like all the other vaccine, right? That's your best hope, correct? And that there's no chip in it. Now, I'm going to say for sure the chip is in it, and that most likely we're already chipped.
Children 2 and over must wear masks on buses.
Start things off here at 5.
Okay, so if you are, and this is how I could see the only way that low-income people are more affected, is that you have to put your 2-year-old in a mask if you have to go on a bus. Correct? Why are you going on the bus? You need to get the stuff online brought to your house. That's right. The same thing you're going to get at the store, you have them bring to your house if you have to. You don't need to put your kid in a mask. Who's in charge here?
Jason Colthorpe, who's live with more on this. Jason, with kids this young, there's no doubt compliance is going to be a tough issue.
Do you see how they back step and do a circle around the issue as they straddle the fence? They don't want to offend someone who doesn't think it's okay to put their kid in a mask all day. Hello? But at the same time, we got to follow direction. You know, we can't lose them. We don't want to end up in jail not following the law. Correct? So, they're going to, let's see if they can make us feel any better.
When you think about it, at first, it does seem like almost the impossible task, right? Well, daycare centers say, yeah, it's going to be tricky, but there are other reasons that it could be even trickier. Getting children, especially toddlers, to wear masks during the pandemic has been challenging, but that's exactly the task now for...
And it is so hard for people to get this, but the CC, the 33, the orange, the Freemason signs and symbols, whether that person, if you really think that they're just giving you legit stories and not total setups, okay, then you have people literally that are puppets. They don't need to be in on it to be a puppet. That's what you have occurring. Okay, it is possible for them to put on a story, or better yet, because no, I don't think they do put regular people on their stories. But in real life, you see people like this all the time. Okay, they don't need to be paid to wear what they're wearing. Ugh.
Child care centers in Michigan with the governor's latest executive order.
They're germy. The children, they take them off, they want to share them, they drop them on the floor, they pick them up to try to put them right back on their faces. We're going to just try to work through this.
Dr. Tamara Jefferson at Playful Tot.
Really, Jefferson for your 36. Wow. Anyway, this is local news. We'll be careful with them.
In Oak Park feels like the industry is doing it the right way already and is a little puzzled.
But butterflies, stars, symbols, suns, same old shit, same old brainwash programming for your kids. And now this. And there's no way they're not going to say the same damn thing about the vaccine.
My daycare centers being included in this order.
I don't know why the order came out. We don't have any cases in Michigan in child care centers. Most of us are following the proper sanitary precautions. We have virus vaporizer service that comes once.
You have to be very careful with the sanitizers, the vaporizers. You cannot trust their poisons. You have to find natural ways. Don't expect anyone to answer anything for you. You're lucky if anyone gives you any answers, okay? But my advice is you find things that are homemade, cleaning products for yourself or for your house.
A week we're doing all of the cleaning. No shoes are allowed in the building. No outdoor shoes are allowed into the building. So we've been doing everything.
If the biggest challenge is keeping masks clean, maybe the second biggest is trying to find a way not to scare the kids.
Many of them, especially the toddlers, they just don't like to see people.
Yeah, of course the kids are scared. They're in masks. They got to stay 6 feet apart. And soon you're going to be shooting them up again. It's unbelievable.
A mask, they're fearful. And so we're going to try to come up with some type of games for the children to help them, feel comfortable with the mask wearing.
Why?
But of course,
Why? Why do you need to do that? Okay, if you tell me it's because you need to go work and you need to send your kid to childcare, then you need to find new work. Or maybe you need to shack up with your sister, or I don't know. You need to figure something out. Isn't there anything you're willing to sacrifice to save your kid? Why is it that everyone gives up so quick? And we're talking about breathing here, correct? And then we're talking about a vaccine. And we got majority of people, they're not, that pickup line at the store should be backed up around the corner. I don't understand. Why y'all running up to get in that store? You make it out like you want to be
have
there.
to pull the mask down for a second so the child recognizes who they are. And again, this executive order.
Hand signs all day. That's right. The kid cannot understand a word the person's saying. You no longer can get to know the other students. There's no way. It works. And then next thing you know, they're going to have their outbreak because Mag never misses. And it makes total sense. And they're going to be learning online. Now, how is learning online help at all with these kids to be with other kids? The whole point of kids going to school, make no mistake, we are the ones teaching our kids the school never taught the kids anything but brainwash and fed them shit. And then on top of it, now they're not even going to get to be with other kids, correct? Wow.
Comes out on the heels of some outbreaks, one at a summer camp up north where 54 cases were diagnosed, and then another camp where six cases...
Check your script, buddy. Okay, because they can say whatever the hell they want, and everyone just eats it up.
Were diagnosed, but 250 were exposed, and of course, that's all included along with child care centers in this executive order. We're in Oak Park today. Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.
Wow, are you? Are you there?
Weber, and I was on the show Mythbusters Jr., but today I'm going to be talking about wearing your reusable mask at school.
Wow. Thank you so much for making it cool to wear a mask.
Which side is the top of your mask? On masks like these,
China on steroids. Yeah, this whole time people acted like China was bad, and now they're like China freaking mascots.
You can have a designated adult help you by putting a mark on the top side
Adult?
of your mask so that you know every time.
Designated adult? See, it's like, wow, the kids are just fine. They don't need parents at all anymore. Government's got their back.
Side is the top. When wearing your mask, it should cover your nose, your mouth, be under your chin, and not have any gaps between the top.
Screw you! No, you're a liar, and you should be charged. Who's telling you to say this to the people? Why are you telling kids that? Why is that okay? Why does this person get thousands upon thousands of views? Why is it okay that you're telling our kids to freaking suffocate themselves? This isn't a conspiracy. This is our lives, people. What are you doing?
Bottom or sides. A mask that fits well should stay on your face comfortably when you're moving or talking. Once your mask is on your face, try not to touch it. If you wouldn't touch your face, then don't touch the outside of your mask. If you do need to adjust your mask in public, try to adjust it using only the straps or the very corners. If you need to cough or sneeze, then keep your...
Okay, so what are you saying here? We've totally lost our fucking minds? What are you trying to say? You think you're not getting the COVID because you're wearing a mask? There is no COVID. You might get a flu, you might get a cold. You never wore a mask before. You're doing it because they're making you do it. Right? You'll do anything to stay home from your devil job. But what? Moving with someone? You can't get along with anyone, can you? Wow.
Mask on and sneeze or cough into your elbows.
And then on top of it, you can't get along with anyone, and what? You couldn't save anything either?
Limited. If you're in public, you can put your mask in a secure location, such as a pocket or a bag. If you're at home, then wash it right away. Hopefully, these tips and tricks will help you learn how to use your mask properly in school. Stay tuned for the next section on simple habits.
Disgusting.